Hey, check this out. You ain't gonna believe this. You know what I mean? I was at Pete's and Pickles, right? And I see Dave's wife there in Pete's and Pickles. See that she was supposed to meet Dave at the Pete's and Pickles. So I went there, right? And she was there. She didn't get anything. So I asked her, "Hi, Sandy, how you doing?" Her name is Sandy. "Hi, Sandy, how you doing?" It's a, I think I remember you, right? Yeah, I was at the 4th of July party at the house. Yes, I remember you. I remember you. You know, I remember you. Can I get you anything? Cup of coffee, right? Yes. That'll be nice. You know what I mean? Black milk or just whatever. Get whatever coffee. So I got her coffee. I got me a toasted bagel with butter and a regular Pepsi. So I paid for everything. So I went in there, right? And all of a sudden, this fucking asshole Billy came inside, looking for me. So, and I was like, and he was Mr. Lopez, and I was like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Here it comes again, you know what I mean? This guy never leave people alone, right? You know what I mean? So, and I was like, you know, and then he said to Sandy, "Who the fuck are you?" You know what I mean? So I was like, "You don't know who she is?" You know, yeah, she's a tramp. She's a tramp. And I was like, a tramp? You call her a tramp? Let me tell you who she is. See, I don't give a fuck who she is. I don't give a fuck who she is, right? And Sandy's defending me. She said that you better give a fuck who I am. You know what I mean? So then he goes like this, right? He took he took her coffee and poured all over her. I was like, Billy, don't. Oh my God. And I was like, Billy, I gotta tell you something. You are a complete asshole. You are a complete asshole. And you call her a tramp. You don't even know who she is. And I was like, you damn right, I don't give a fuck who she is. She's a fucking tramp. No, she's not. She's Dave Saturn's wife, Sandy. Right? It's like, I don't give a. Ooh. What? That's Dave's wife? I tried to tell you, but you told me to shut up. That's Dave's wife, Sandy. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, right? I'm so sorry, Billy. You better explain this to Dave when he gets here. You know what I mean? She was supposed to meet Dave here. You better explain it to her. Oh, no. I took out. He took off. And then all of a sudden he just bumped right into Dave. Lucky Dave came inside. He go like this, you know what I mean? Hey, was that Billy? You know what I mean? Yes, Dave, that was Billy, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, by the way. I'm so glad you're here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look what just happened to your wife, right? I was just a Sandy, baby. Oh my God, what happened to you? You know what I mean? I come inside, right? I bought her a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? I bought her a cup of coffee, right? Billy took her coffee and dumped it right on her. You know what I mean? He did what? He dumped the coffee all over you? Yeah. And get this, you know what I mean? Billy calls her a tramp. You know what I mean? That son of a bitch. You know, wait till I see Billy, I'm gonna make her somebody tell you, okay, Dave, just calm down. Calm down. You know what I mean? You wanna make Billy, do that to you, but don't do that here. 'Cause there's people eating in here. They don't wanna see that shit. That they're eating here. Do that in the office, man. Do that in the office. No, not here. Oh my God. You know what I mean? So Dave took Sandy with us. You know what I mean? To show us the job that we do. Right? So they tried to call Billy 6 times. All of Dave's calls to Billy had been declined. Oh my God. You'll never believe what happened next.